Alright, I am going to give a disclaimer now. If this is one of the very few videos you will ever see on this channel that is not lighthearted, I'm going to be opening up about something that has been troubling me for a while now. Something that I need to talk to someone about, but I don't really have anyone here right now. So if you do not like serious topics, I would click off. I'm not even going to bother with an intro, nor will I be editing this video at all, as this video serves no purpose other than just to get this out of my mind, to keep it out of just my heart. I have a dream of being able to help people and to make the world a better place, but the more I think about it, the less likely it is that within my lifetime, within my life's work, I doubt I will ever make such an accomplishment to be able to help others, to have a wife, children, but more importantly, being able to help others, do something that helps them. There was this girl I won't name. She was a ex and a dear friend of mine. For about a year we were dating. Well, 6 months we were dating, but it would be a year now since we started. She did a lot of bad things to me, and I continued to forgive her over and over and over again, hoping I could help her, but I failed. And that hurts. That breaks me truly. And I try not to show as hurt as I am to anyone, really, but I cannot keep this in. When me and her were dating, she had been cheating on me behind my back. When I found out, I did what anyone would do. I broke up with her. But months later, I gave her another chance, and I forgave her, because I vowed, after the monster I once was, years ago, to never let someone just not have a chance. I always gave everyone a second, even third chance, usually. Because, truth be told, I was a very bad person years back. I was a manipulator, a pathological liar, all because I was insecure about myself. I never had anyone in the real life to really tell me how much I mattered. And that caused me to do a lot of bad things out of insecurity. Things that I look back on and I shudder to think that that was ever me. I don't exactly remember how long specifically that was ago, but I changed, and I try to help others, because had I have had a hug, had I have been told how much I mattered back then, I doubt I would have became that thing. But when it came to this girl, I'm not going to name her out of respect for her privacy. After she cheated on me, and I forgave her, and we started talking as friends again, I had no self-respect around the time, and I fell back in love with her. This was around Christmas time of last year. She led me on, being sweet to me in private and then distant to me in public, and I'd found out through others that she had been trying to paint me as a creep to my friends, saying how I came on to her and couldn't take a hint, which she never alluded towards not liking me, but I digress. Point is after all that, I forgave her, hoping I could change her. And then she asks for help, multiple times actually, and lies to my face about it. I forgive her each time. And, well, over and over again, everything she did, I forgave her for, because I cared. I wanted to help her. I didn't want her to be like I was. I wanted to help change her. But in the end, I failed. I am a failure. A damn failure. And as much that breaks me to admit, I failed to change her at all. And now anyone she hurts, that's on me. Any poor soul that she continues to hurt, that's because I failed to do my job and fix her. I tried so hard too, but eventually I had to cut her off. I can't live that life no more. I can't let someone hurt me like that, but had I have given her more of my time, more of my care, perhaps things would have been different. I regret not giving her more time to change, but in the end there's not much I could have done. I was doomed to fail, and that sticks with me. I think about that. Now anyone she hurts, yes, she is at fault, but I am too. I failed. I tried my best and still failed. What's that say about me? Perhaps there will be a day that the world is kind, and that people don't have to worry about being hurt like I was. Unfortunately for me, that's not going to become a reality based on any of my life's work, as sad as that is to admit. The truth is the truth, and the facts are the facts, that I may never see that day. That is probably hundreds of years beyond me. Time I don't have. And the only reason I'm making this video right now is because I can't keep this in. I have no one to talk to about it. At least if it's out there, I have someone who hears my sadness, my sorrows, and perhaps maybe I'm not the only one harboring this info, although it hurts me so deeply to even think about, let alone tell. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry for sounding like a broken record, but I'm a failure, and that hurts me. That breaks me to think about. How can I help anyone? How can I brighten anyone's day if I couldn't even fix one person? You know? Especially someone who meant so much to me at a time when I was at my lowest. At a time when self-harm trigger here, that I was so close to ending things, that you wouldn't have not seen me here today if it weren't for her. And look at how I repay that kindness by giving up on her. After everything, I still failed. I failed a friend. More than that, I failed a lover, even though I never intended on giving up on them, I did. And I gotta face that. I still have to be honest, it hurts a lot. It hurts so fucking much to admit I hate failing. Especially when it's something as important as this, where now other good people will be hurt because of me because I failed. Because I was too much of a damn coward to ever give her more time, and for fear of being hurt again. Hurt is something I'm very familiar with. I don't know what came over me, but I gave up on her. She needed me. She's a good person deep down, and I could have helped her. But I did the very thing multiple people did to me when I was a bad man. I gave up. And how the hell am I supposed to help anyone else? How? I don't have an answer. I'm a failure of a man and a coward at that. A weak, sad sod who couldn't even help a friend, let alone help any stranger. I don't know. Forgive me. Again, this is not going to be an everyday occurrence. I don't plan on making any more videos after this one about this, or anything serious like this, but it will destroy me if I keep it in, and I have to tell at least someone. I don't even know how I can sleep at night, knowing that I failed a friend, and more people will be hurt because of me and my failures. That vision of mine, that dream of helping people, what good is it if I can't actually do it? It's nothing more than a fantasy. A fantasy that I'm too weak to do, to bring to reality. One of my philosophies, something that I've always lived by, is that if you wanted something done, you need to do it yourself. At the end of the day, when you're down in the dumps, the one man or woman that you can ever depend on to truly help you, no matter what, no questions asked, is you. But I failed not only her, myself. I failed myself. I failed that younger version of me that hurt so many people because he was hurt himself. I failed the countless people I had hurt back then, and the countless people who would get hurt because of me. What good is it? What good is this dream of mine? I can't ever enact it. I'm too weak, too much of a coward, too much of a pathetic sod to be able to ever do anything other than failing. I'm a failure. And that's hard to grasp, really, but it's even harder to think about. I hate failure. I'd never done well with it. All my life. And yet when it mattered most, when it was the most crucial that I succeeded, I failed. Out of all my grand accomplishments, I mean, how I built myself back up from nothing, from pieces, after the abuse multiple partners had left me in. I had been on the verge of killing myself quite a lot of times, to be truthful. I never did it, and don't you ever, please. Remember this, if you take anything from my channel, that's not the answer. I've learned that through a friend, a dear friend, who I wasn't there for, and she took her own life too. And I'm left every day with that. that guilt that comes with just not knowing. Had I have just known that she was going to do that, she would have been okay. She would probably still be here right now. Hell, the poor girl never even graduated college. I remember how passionate she was about art too. But I failed her too. I'm sorry for the emotional level of this video. And like I've said before in this video, I promise not to make more videos like this. But this will destroy me if I kept it in. At least now there are more people in the world that knows. That will bring me some solace. Thank you all for listening to me. I'm gonna go clear my thoughts. The very next upload I post will be positive, I assure you that. There won't be an outro. Peace out.